Hi, welcome to another YouTube video. This is another Pixie Snippet. I didn't upload one last week simply because I was not home, so I'm gonna make up for it by uploading this week's stuff. So we're gonna start off with some of the sketches I've been doing. So I did some little sketches of my blog post that came out last week, so you can see the actual finished product. I'll link it down below. And the whole blog was essentially talking about my need to slow down because as you know, when you're making art, you feel the pressure to actually produce things much more quicker, and essentially it just leads you to burnout. And me, is like, my whole thing is like, I want to have like full control over how fast I'm moving, and slowing down lets me like kind of digest the whole like process in my projects, because like if you're rushing, you don't really get to spend time with yourself and learn about who you are through your artistic voice if you're just like rushing through all your projects. So yeah, that's what the whole blog is about. So the thumbnails I came up with, it was like I wanted a little version of me, which is my pixie self, yelling at myself to slow down. And in here I was gonna be pushing down really hard on like my tablet or my stylus and creating sketch marks on the tablet. And the other one was just like me talking to myself, like so pixie size, big version of me telling myself to slow down, or like it's okay to slow down. And then here's some other alternatives. I liked all of them. They're all really sweet. And I think somewhere here it said moving fast needs to be intentional and like not impulsive, so it's just a conscious decision. So that's what I was writing here for the blog. So yeah, here's me hugging myself, which is real cute. So yeah, there's that. You can see the final product in the like in my blog. I'll just show a photo up there. Here's some drawings of Grimdolin, because I want to make a little gothic type character, teen girl-ish maybe, but I'm still figuring out her design. So this is my final, and I don't know when you're actually gonna see her here, because I realized that you could upload GIFs into the Substack homepage where people are trying to like get into your blog. So I have my hugging animation up on the homepage, or the welcome page, and I left it there, but I am planning on trying to replace it with something else that's like a little bit more inviting. Well, the hug is inviting, but I just want its own animation. So yeah, here's me thinking of making myself pop up from the from under and then waving, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cute. And then same thing, kind of let me pop up, wave, and say hi, but before I actually pop up, I'm looking left to right, and then I actually wave, just to see if like it's like being like not suspicious, but like kind of like sneaky in a way. So yeah, I thought those were kind of cute, but then I also was like, that's a lot of work and I have to animate that. So I could also just have myself waving, and I'm sitting on like a welcome button. Whoa. And my little hi that I do when I see people, because I do this which is why I'm like, I should add that into my like little character, so it's a little bit more special. I'm planning another project literally after I finish my comic of Plain Jane, which this is going to be another Plain Jane project, but instead of it being comics, it's going to be a storyboard. And the whole idea is about Plain Jane Miss Honor Roll, which is her kind of she kind of becomes like mentally unstable at trying to keep her grades intact or like stay on the honor roll, and it's a bit of a reflection about like my like education journey, where like throughout elementary school I like felt the need to be on honor roll in order to like get some sort of like praise or attention. And while mine is coming from the fact that I was a part of the IEP program, or what other people call a special eds program, and I had a learning disability, and many people around me assumed that I was just like stupid and that I couldn't actually get good grades or do well in school. And I just wanted to prove them wrong, that I can get good grades and actually like succeed in school. And because of that, now going back into Plain Jane story, that becomes a standard. It's like you are now expected to really succeed in education, because now you do it once, they want you to keep doing that, and that leads to her burning out and eventually developing like a type of depression, which I cannot find a term for, but I have it, and literally everything I search about is like calling high functional depression, which I don't like the word high functional or whatever, because it's it's how other people perceive you, but I guess that kind of fits in the theme of like everything. So yeah, so that was this like hope paper or hope page. So this is just text, but here I wanted to start off with like her walking down the hallway with probably her parent, and her parent was saying to her that, keep this up and you're making honor roll in no time. I guess this is the event of her like just getting her good grades, like papers back, quizzes and all this stuff. And her friend Tyrone is in the like side of the hallway, and he's like, hey Jane, what'd you get on your science quiz? And she's like, same as usual. And what you get? And he's like, I could do better. So I kind of left it right there. It's just the like starting point of like them on their way home. So, and then in the like little margin notes, I like write that Jane probably only spends her time doing homework and has no time for other hobbies or friends, and which is more like my story, where I was not given the opportunity to actually spend time hanging out with friends unless it was directly after school, where everyone was kind of just waiting for their parents. That's the most time I've actually spent with hanging out with people in elementary school. But in high school, I just left immediately and was kind of I just went home and had nothing else to do besides getting on my DSi and animating or taking a nap. Like I would take a nap as soon as I get home. I didn't immediately have to do homework. I did not really have that much time for hobbies, so that kind of aided in my like depression or whatever. So yeah, that's that. I don't know how soon I'm gonna be getting to this storyboarding project, because especially since I'm doing this comic, I do want to like take a little break for myself, because it is not good to constantly be jumping into different projects after you just finish one. Slow down, literally. And here I'll show you a page of one of my comics, or the Plain Jane and the Slumber Party Disaster pages, because that's what I'm working on right now. So here you go. Of course, I'm going to throw an overlay on here so you can actually see it and not see the like reflection of my iPad. So yeah, this is a page, and it is essentially just Serenity and Tyrone having their like little discussion after they just have this like mini fight about like Serenity taking over the party and Jane not paying attention to him. He feels left out and just kind of throwing a whole attitude. So yeah, they're having like that discussion there. So yeah, if you want to see any more of the snippets of my comic, please check out my blog and you'll get to see all the pages that I have completed so far. And I'm kind of excited because I only have 5 more pages to do before I enter the inking and coloring phase of this comic. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy that, and please stick around. There will be more Pixie Snippets in the future, and it will probably be revolved around all the Plain Jane and Slumber Party disaster, because that's what I'm working on right now. So you get little snippets, little itty bitty stuff, and maybe some animation projects, maybe, but we'll see. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and comment down below what's your favorite thing to like write about, or if you have any like bad experiences of school and trying to get the honor roll. And yeah, see ya.